Hey guys, it's Derek here with Papaville O Gauge Trains, and we got a lot to cover today because it's what's new in Papaville. This episode will be all Lionel, which I get a bunch of you guys are going to be happy to see. So let's get to it. All right, guys, this is going to be a fun one this time around because we're doing all Lionel. But first off, I want to tell you about a couple of things. I am going to be doing a few train shows here over the next month and a half or so. Next week, I will be in Lebanon, Indiana. At I'm trying to remember what county it is, Fairgrounds, but it's I think it's the Central Indiana Division of the Midwest Model Railroad Train something or another. But Lebanon, Indiana, at the county fairgrounds there, I'm going to have a booth. So stop on by and see me. That is on Sunday, the 26th. Sunday the 26th from 10 p.m. until 3 p.m. and that is Eastern time. Got to get up nice and early for that one. About 3 hours away. I'll be getting up around 4 o'clock in the morning to head to that one. So I hope you come and see me. I will, as usual, be at the Great Midwest Train Show at the DuPage County Fairgrounds in Wheaton, Illinois on the 2nd, I believe it is. It's the first Sunday of November. And then the day after Valentine's Day, Princeton, Illinois at the Bureau County Fairgrounds. I will be there. I believe that one runs, I happen to have the sheet right here. That one runs from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday, February 7th. Oh, I'm looking at last year's date, but it's the February 15th, Saturday, February 15th, and I believe that runs from 2 p.m., 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you're unsure where Princeton, Illinois is, it's exit 56, I believe, if I remember right, exit 56 off of Interstate I-80, about 2 hours from Chicago and about an hour east of the Quad Cities area. So if you happen to go in it, that is called the, what do they actually call that? The Train Fair and Farm Toy Show, because there's a lot more than just trains at this particular show. So stop by and see me and say hi. All right, well, let's get started. So last week, I did the video about the auction. So we'll be showing you that stuff. I'm also going to show you another really cool. So I'll tell you the story a little bit later, but this is cool, a cool story, and you're going to be amazed at what I got. But we're going to start off with just a few odds and ends that I picked up through the week. And this is, like I say, this is all Lionel stuff here. Let's stack it up. Let's stack it up. And let's stack it up. So I picked up a few houses. This is the Main Street building, Cotton's Candy. And this is a nice one. This is part of a good series. This thing is in, it almost to me looks like it might not have come out of the box yet. I also picked up this particular item I have on my layout over there. This is the pharmacy. Oh, by the way, the Cotton's, not cotton candy, Cotton's Candy is 6-34125, and it's a lighted interior, fully assembled. So next we have the pharmacy. This is a 6-34128. Here again, lighted interior, fully assembled. And I have it here. As I don't know if you guys can see this very well on these pictures. Maybe I'll take a shot of the one that I have on the layout so you guys can see it. Next is the Kitty's Toy Store. This is a 6-34129. This one I also have on my layout. This one is in better condition than the one that I have on my layout, but it's kind of neat because this is a corner location, so you can have a road on this side if you'd like. Whereas the pharmacy is a straight on, and the Cotton's Candy is also a straight on. So those are middle of the block locations. And I picked up some rolling stock. The first one is the, let's get this a little closer for you. So this is the Los Angeles Coast, let's get a little more light on here. Los Angeles Coast Guard. It's their boat. which is kind of cool. The flat car says Los Angeles County on it. This one neat. This is a, and it's a battery operated boat. So the boat actually does work. This is a 6-16970, although battery's not included for the boat, but it's kind of cool. You know, take it off your train and throw it in the bathtub. So next we have, this is a depressed center flat car, and it has a an Ertl case 4-wheel drive tractor on it. Here again, I don't know how well these are going to show up on the video, but that's what we got there. Next up, we have I'll do it over here. This one's got a Bobcat on it. This one's kind of cool. And this is another flat car with an Ertl New Holland loader. They call it, it's a skid loader, Bobcat, whatever you want to call it. Bobcat's more of a brand. This is a 6-16958. And then finally, I have this is a cool TV car. And this is the Lionel TV car. This is a 6-16670. And that's the TV car. What's kind of cool is this one, the front end's a little loose, but the TV camera, I believe, rotates as it goes, and then there's a screen on here that lights up. I have this in the Monday Night Football set, where it's actually a TV car and then a flat car with a Monday Night Football, a semi-trailer, just the trailer, not the truck, just the trailer on the back, which is pretty cool. I like those a lot. What else we got? Okay, let's open up this. I've got 3 or 4 boxes here, and I'll be honest with you, I don't remember what is in what. I think I know what this one particular one is, but because this one came in during the week, the other ones came in on the weekend. But let's open it up, and I got my trusty $1.49 expensive knife here. Let's open this up. And I could have done a little bit better tape job on this, to be honest with you. Hopefully what's in here doesn't have any damage to it. Like I say, I don't recall exactly which item this is. And we got some paper. I got some pink board in here. A bunch of more pink board in here. Paper. Okay, I know what this is. So now I have one of these already, but I decided to buy another one. This is, as I'm pulling it out, a lot of you guys will be able to figure out what this is. There's a ramp. Now they did a really nice job of wrapping up this ramp. And, I got to take a short break. I got somebody over here calling my name real quick, so we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wife needed me to take care of something for her. Okay, and so we got the 2 ramps, so I'm sure if you guys know what this might be. It's a little rougher shape than I was expecting, but that's fine because this one's going to get a complete redo. But I got myself another 101 standard gauge bridge. So I have 2 of these. So my plan is, if I do it as the way I'm thinking, boy, this thing's got a lot of bending to it and stuff. If I do this the way I'm planning, as I've mentioned before, I'm going to have a suspended standard gauge set hanging out over the middle. I'll have just a full loop that'll probably be probably an 7 to 8 foot long loop, and I'll have a bridge on each side in the straight. I think that'll look pretty cool. Okay, so let's get this. All right. Use a lot of this pink foam. I'm gonna end up using that on my layout somewhere down the line. And I always save this stuff when I'm turning around and reselling something, or even I take it to my shows so I can pack stuff up nice for people. I'm not too worried about this stuff getting banged up because, like I say, I'm going to probably completely take this apart, give it a repaint, do it up pretty. All right, so what do we got next? Oh, you know what? Quick interruption. So, as you've seen at the beginning of my videos, I got that new logo. I'll show it to you, maybe here or maybe there, but I'll show it to you. And what I've decided to do is I'm making t-shirts. So hopefully, if you guys want to support the channel, you can pick yourself up a nice t-shirt. I've got two different styles. These are the Papaville. We've got the orange with the logo, and I've got the black with the logo. So these are, if you'd like one of these shirts, you can go into the show information, comments, description, whatever they call it, and there'll be you'll have the information in there. They're going to be $24.95 with free. Well, let's just make it an even $25. You can give me that extra nickel, right? An even $25, but free shipping. They are available in the orange and the black. There we go. There's the orange again. I kind of like the orange myself because it really pops and stands out. And I'm usually wearing orange. Well, as you can see, I got orange underneath there. For those of you who know me well, I do have a reason that I wear orange. But a lot of people like black. I like that black too. They are available in large, extra large, and 1X. If you need an additional, a higher size or a lower size, you can send me an email at Papaville, O Gauge Papaville. Yeah, we'll put it right. Papaville, O Gauge Trains at Outlook.com. Send me an email. We can get that for you because my daughter specially makes these for me. Like I say, $25 with free shipping. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. It kind of helps support the channel a little bit. And you can purchase these, like I say, send me an email. Or, yeah, that's probably the best way, is send me an email if you're wanting one. I will accept, you can mail me a check for it, or I will accept Zelle through the payments. And I'll also have these at my shows too. So if you want one at the shows, they will be a little bit cheaper at the show because I don't have to pay the shipping on them to get them to you. At the show, I'm going to probably charge, I don't know. Come to the show and you'll see how much I'm charging for them. So hopefully you guys really like these. And even if there's an additional shirt color that you might like, let me know. We can do some custom. There might be a small extra charge for that. And larger sizes, there might be an extra $1 or something like that because the shirts cost a little bit more. All right, let's move on. So I have got another box to open. Trying to remember what this one is. This came from, where did this come from? This came from Chino, California. We'll open this side. It's got all the tape on it, so my guess is this is the top side of it. So I've been looking more and more at standard gauge locomotives. And the more I look at them, the more I'm drawn to the 400E. There's the Blue Comet, which, well, I really like that. MTH has theirs. I kind of like theirs because you got the smoke units and you got the sounds and all that kind of stuff. But then again, I'd like to stay original with stuff. So do I? We'll see. But I got to save up a little money. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle paper. I got to save up a little money so I can afford one. It will, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be the largest single purchase that I'll ever make. Normally I buy trains for, I think the most for an individual engine I paid was like $120 or something like that. I'm sure I'll end up spending more than, ooh, this is looking prettier than I thought, more than $1,000. Oh wow, this one is in much better condition than I thought. We got another standard gauge 200 series. This is the 214 automobile furniture. It's got a couple of little scratches on it, but other than that, wow. So apparently this guy had this at a show at one time. Let me give you a close-up of this. So here it is. Oh, you know what? Let's get a little bit more light. And my wife asked me to turn a light off when she came down here because it was a little bit too bright for her. So there it is. We got the sliding doors. on both sides. The badges are in really nice shape. Underside is very clean. Couplers, no rust, a little bit of wear here, but the couplers are rough. There's a few little tiny scratches right there, but it's got your handles, you got your live, got your brakes. This brake is barely hanging on. This brake wheel, as you can see, it's barely hanging on. I don't know if I got that up too high. Sorry if I do. But yeah, it's pretty. But look at this. This guy originally had $120 on it. With shipping, I paid right about, actually, I think a little bit less than half of that. So this one, I'm happy. So this one's going to go, I don't know if I'm going to be out of frame over here or not. Ouch. Well, oh, I hope I don't make a mess doing this. Let's move this down a little bit. And will it fit right on the end? Look at that, just barely fits. Fits perfect. I don't know if you guys can see that over there. I'll take a picture of it and show it to you, because now that all it needs is an engine. Well, there's a couple more. I'd like to get the dump car, maybe the hopper car, but it's getting prettier and prettier. Okay, short break and I'll be right back. All right, back again. Nature calls once in a while. Okay, so we have two things left. What do you want to see first? Do you want to see what I got at the auction, or do you want to see this fantastic, amazing deal that I got today? Let's go with the deal that I got today. So, did I bring it in the house? No, I did not. I'm going to be right back, because I want to grab what I originally went to buy, and I'll tell you the story after that. I'll be right back. Okay, back again. The third time back again. All right, so when I go to these train shows that I work, they're usually anywhere from, not including setup time and breakdown time, but you're there for 5, 6, 7 hours, and I don't have any place to sit down usually, and because it's too big to bring I brought a folding chair, but then you're sitting way down low, and it's not enough. I like to be able to, like on the chairs that I have here, I sit up, I'm sitting about at this height. So at the show, it was kind of hard to be able to, I felt odd sitting down so low, and you're looking at people's belly buttons. So I went on Marketplace. I found a guy that had a cool stool. It's a nice 30-inch tall folding stool. Set it up, perfect. I'm at the perfect height that I want to be. It's great. So, and what's really cool is, because it's a folding stool, it's easy. It doesn't take up any room in my vehicle when I'm loading up to go to these stores. So I go to the guy's house and I'm picking up the tool. By the way, I got that chair for $10. A brand new one's like $45. And I kind of just real quickly said, we're standing outside and it's kind of chilly. And I said, yeah, I do these train shows, and because he had two. And he's like, well, do you want the other one for an extra $5? I said, no, I only just need the one. And so I said, yeah, because I do train shows, and I'm tired of standing. My feet get tired after being standing all day. I'm not a young guy anymore. And he says, oh, you do train shows, huh? He says, hey, I got something I want to show you. Hang on. I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to open up the garage. So he opens up the garage. I go in the garage and he shows me these two bins. Oof. These two bins. And I kind of glance at it and he says, I'm like, well, how much would you want for that stuff? He also asked me, hey, HO? I said, no, I don't. He says, I got a bunch of HO that I want to get rid of. He said, well, how much do you want for this stuff? And I kind of glanced at it, and my eyes lit up a little bit. And I said, I don't know, what would you like to get? And he says, well, and he threw a price at me. And I kind of looked in my pocket, and I'm like, well, hey, I only have this much on me right now. He says, yeah, I'll take that. So, and it was an amazing price. So let's take a look at what I actually got. So first off, there's a bunch of boxes. And the boxes are in kind of rough shape. There's a Menards bag. So I have there's a box here, and at first I kind of like, that's kind of cool. This box is actually a box for a pair of 042 switches. But in looking inside of it, it's just a bunch of junky track. There's, it's all O gauge track. And then, you know, this first time I'm actually looking at it close. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So there's 20 pieces of these are 10-inch straights. Here we go. There's another one. 21, 22, 23. So it's 2 dozen 10-inch straights. No curves though, so you can't make a layout of that. But then also in very, very rough condition, we got 1, 2, and 3 022 switches. They are missing the lanterns, and you know they're kind of rusty, but you know 022 switches are pretty easy to clean up. And then we also have 3 switch controllers. All need new wire, but they all got bulbs in them. I don't know if they work or not. And then we got a black piece of plastic that could be used as pipe. This, ooh, there's a screw. Oh boy. And then there's one of the little clear red plastic lenses that would go in a lantern. But I always liked when I find screws, because this is an old flathead, and some of these screws are very difficult to come by. So I always save these. I have a little over here out of range. I keep tiny little jars. These are little. I keep all my mini screws in there because you never know when you're going to need a little screw. So that was all in that box. As you can see, I got another bin under here. Now there's 2 people out there, Andy and Bobby. You guys know what I paid for this stuff, because we've become very close friends, or not close friends, but we've become pretty good friends via the messenger service. And I'm not going to tell you about the boxes till we go into this bin. We've become really good friends. We go back and forth a lot and talk a lot, and I really appreciate it. One of the things I do like about this is meeting a lot of new people, which is really cool. And some of them you end up becoming friends with. I'm looking forward to, because Andy is going to be meeting me at the Lebanon show. I'm really looking forward to that. I got a special gift for him too, by the way. So let's go into here. So we have a 6457 caboose. It's in, the wheels are kind of rusty, but it is a lighted caboose. It's got the pickup on there. I have no idea if the light works on it or anything. I would be safe to say that the bulb probably doesn't work. I'm looking at but this is the first time I'm really looking at this stuff close, because when you said the price, yeah, it needs oil on the wheels. And so then we have a 6462 gondola, and these got the nice heavy, you know, trucks on them. I believe that these are, no, they're not. I thought they might have been activated. We have a 2500 Lehigh Valley, although this one, what was that? Oh, that's off a transformer by the looks of it. So Lehigh Valley, this one, you know, it's a shame when people do stuff like this, but for some reason it's got a hole drilled in it right there, so that really hurt what that's worth. What do we got here? We got a 6656 boxcar. And what the heck?
All right, guys, stick with me on this one, because my OCD is kind of kicking in. I got to figure this one out, okay?
This thing is filled with, what is all this stuff? It's little scraps of cardboard. I'll cut it into squares. What the heck? Ooh, you know, I almost want to piece this cardboard piece together because I can see AFTF Chicago. This would be a fun puzzle to build. But I don't know, why would they put all this? Why would they put all this pieces of, that goes over on that side, cardboard in here? And you can tell this is older cardboard because of the amount of corrugation in between the outer paper sheds. Let's see, we got, it's Craft something Chicago. What's this? Something Chicago. Craft Foods Chicago. Kraft Foods Company, Chicago, Illinois. That's got nothing on it. That one's going to... I'm probably boring the hell out of you guys right now, but, you know, sometimes curiosity just gets the best of you. What do we got here? So, one last piece. No, more pieces. Any idea why somebody might do this, guys? Okay. Did we get it all out of there? No. Oh my God. There's more. That part of the bottom of there's another Chicago salad. I think that this was cut up from a box. And the great question is I wonder how long ago. Kraft Food Company, Chicago, Illinois. And I think it had, this box had salad dressing in it. We're almost done here. I don't know if you guys are from the angle that I'm shooting this, if you can see how much stuff that's come out of this car already. Got one last piece that, come on, doesn't want to come out of here. And this is just a piece of paper. What do we have here? I want to be a little bit more careful with this one. Ooh, this is kind of cool. So this piece of paper says, this article was inspected at the factory and found in perfect operating condition, inspected by 5041R.W. Lionel Corporation Factory and Service Department, 28 Sager Place, Irving, New Jersey, and then it says 511 on the bottom. So I don't know if this was originally inside of here, but that's kind of cool. I'm going to actually leave that in there. That's neat because that's Lionel related. But my jigsaw puzzle here, I believe, says something Kraft Foods Company, Chicago, Illinois, and I'm pretty sure this last part is maybe salad dressing. So who knows? But you know what's going to happen to all this stuff? It's all going in the trash. Okay, so that's the boxcar. That was the 6656 boxcar. Well, if you call this a boxcar, what do you actually call these?
This was actually a stock car, cattle car, produced from 1950 to 1953.
And it does have sliding doors on each side. Yeah, 6656. Okay. We also have in here, we have a, oh, can I see what that says right there? Well, it's an activator switch of some type. On the back, we have, this is Lionel Corporation, but it's got two buttons and one button on each side with two connectors. And I can't actually make out what it says there. I believe this is a forwarding and reverse switch. Okay, so now to the best part about this deal. And amongst this stuff, we have a 2343 Santa Fe F3. This one has its portholes still, which they're missing a lot of the times, which is cool. You got the horn still on there. The front decal is in very nice condition. And let's take a look at the underside. Underside looks good. Let's take a look in that battery box, because a lot of times those are chased. Oh my goodness. I don't think there's ever been a battery in this thing. It is sweet. Oh, I'm happy. Okay. Then we have the B unit. The B unit's a little on the dirty side. Does have portholes, which is kind of cool. And it's in relatively good shape. I'd give that a C5. And then we have the dummy, which I'm going to point out here in a minute about something that I've just noticed by just out of the corner of my eye. So this is the dummy. Unfortunately, the dummy is missing its portholes, but the decals are in great condition. The horns are all there, not broken off. The underside is in very nice condition. It is missing, I just noticed this, the truck assembly cover, or whatever you want to call that, is missing on this side. And yeah, that looks nice. One of these, because I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's yeah, that's missing that whole piece on that side. Yeah, these undersides look good. I'm hunting because I saw a small broken piece in the box, but I don't know what it is. And it looked like it was a piece off of a truck, and I'm wondering if it was a broken piece off of this truck that happens to be missing from this side. Hopefully I can track that down. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at these boxes real fast. So we have the 6462. That's the gondola box, right? Yeah, that's the gondola box. Does it even fit in here? Box is so old, the stuff doesn't really even fit in it anymore. So that's the gondola box. We have our 6457. That is our caboose box. Yeah, these boxes are so beat up, the stuff doesn't even fit in them anymore. Hey, that fit in there. Okay. Now this one's got the flap on one end, but it's missing the flap on the other end. We have, I don't know what that little broken black piece is. Oh, and here's the other flap for the caboose. Now, as I said, I got a really nice, really nice price on this stuff. So now this one I found interesting, and so these are for these three pieces here. So this is a 2343T. So I'm assuming the T is the dummy. It has in very terrible condition. As you can see, this box is falling apart, but it does have the insert in there. Now let's see if I can get this out without destroying anything. I'm not going to mess with this right now because it's very fragile. But the T, I'm assuming, is for the dummy unit. I'm going to put that right there. Oh, even got a tree out of the deal. A worthless tree. And a few pieces of wire in here. A receipt of some type. So that is for the dummy unit. Then we have the 2343C. This would be, which is actually the B unit. And here again, that's going to be a tight squeeze. I'm not going to mess around with that too much right now. And then we have the power unit and the power unit box, the 2343 PSF. This one is in, got all its flaps, so this one is in better, not great, but better condition. Can we fit you in there? And it fits in there without any issues. Look at that. You know, the sides fold in. That fit in there rather nicely, to be honest with you. So we're going to have to figure all this out. Okay, so now I'm wasting time, wasting your time, wasting my time. Let's get to the auction stuff. So let me clear this out of the way, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I got it all boxed up. Got them actually back in their original boxes. We'll put that away and on to the auction buy. So this was purchased through the Harris Toy Auction, Harris Toy Train Auction. They're out of Reno, Nevada. They have an online site. For this size of a box, one of the things I was worried about was how much is the shipping going to be? This was a 17-pound box. They say that they use all new boxes, but I don't know if this box is maybe kind of new. We're opening it up for the first time for both of us here. So, upon opening, we have some popcorn. Get that knife out of the way. So, they put a little extra piece in there so it wouldn't cut through. I have my receipt. This is going to make a mess, I can tell already. Taking all this stuff out. So, this was nicely wrapped in paper. This was just put in the box. Let's dig down a little further. You know, packing corn is really good for packing, but it's not great for unpacking. So we got another Lionel box. This one's off over here to the side. And another Lionel box. Another Lionel box. And a final Lionel box. I believe that's the final Lionel box. Yep. So that's all of that. So let's take a look at these individually one at a time in no particular order. More popcorn in the way. More popcorn in the way. So I'm just kind of glancing at what everything is here to make sure we got everything that I ordered. Okay, so let's start with this guy first, because they did a really nice job of wrapping this up separately. I don't know why they didn't do that with these ones. It's kind of like a Christmas present. Well, it's going to take me a long time to clean all this stuff up. So what do we have here? Original retail price of $69.95. This is a model number 6-12889. And it is filled with packing corn. We got our paperwork. Let's see if I can do this in a way that's not going to be super messy. Move that box over here. We got some parts. Some of you guys probably kind of might have an idea of what this is already. So this is a Lionel windmill. So it does have all the pieces in here. I don't believe this thing has ever been hooked up because this is a sealed bag. Well, it's got a piece of tape on it, but it's pretty much a sealed bag. Windmill goes on the top, and you know what's missing? Unless they're in the bottom here, the actual windmill itself. So that's why, okay, that's going to be hard to find unless I accidentally just threw it away in the box. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's my first no. Always yell. I thought that was a guy that was telling me when I was opening up the standard gauge tank car that the wheels was missing. He was saying I was yelling at the thing, look in the box, look in the box. Well, yeah, I looked in the box and I found it. So this is the blades for the windmill. This is an operating windmill. You know, you hook up your power through the bottom. There's a small motor in this part right here, which goes on the top, and the windmill will spin. There's a good friend of mine that I had mentioned, hey, if I decide not to put this on the layout, I'll definitely give you a good deal on it. And as of right now, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think, though, putting it back in the box, I want to do this so it's going to be nice and safe. I wonder if these pieces originally went underneath this cardboard on the other end. Yeah, I'll bet you that's how this originally went. Those pieces went inside of there. Like that. And like that. And I'm sure you guys are bored with that on me reboxing this. They had just stuffed the extra pieces in here, and there's actually a compartment in the bottom of this box that everything fits into very neatly. Yeah, all the original paperwork. Like I say, that was the box here is a little bit tattered, but yeah, that's a cool windmill. Put that back here. All right, so next up we have, this is the Lionel 6651-25 Big John cannon car, 6-29853, includes 4 wooden cannon shells and die-cast metal trucks. So let's take a look at the view. If I can get you out of here without, you know, one of the things I hate about some of the boxes with these tabs on them, you always got to be very careful that you don't tear those tabs. A torn tab can really do a lot to the value. Okay, so we have our manual. Here again, I have another item here I don't think is the The little cannon shells don't look like they've ever come out. Let's take a close look at this, guys. I'm coming around here because I got some garbage everywhere. It's going to take me an hour just to clean all this up. Well, there it is. 6651 is the trailer number. That's pretty neat for you military guys. United States Marine Corps. Oh, that's nice. And apparently it will shoot those little wooden projectiles. Because you got a warning, this cannon cover is designed to be used with only the cannon shells provided. Do not use other foreign objects with this launching mechanism. So this actually does shoot. Here's how I can tell how new. Still has the original little, what do they call that, a moisture packet. That's kind of cool. So let's get this all back in here the way it needs to go. And I'm sure you guys love watching me rebox all this stuff. So we'll just set this off to the side and rebox it when I'm done with this video. Next up we have, this is a Freeport milk car, number 1003-1003. It's got the die-cast sprung metal trucks and buffers, separately applied metal underframe details, removable roof, plated interior milk tanks and piping, and opening doors. The Lionel number on this one is 6-27332. That's 27332 if you're keeping score. Come on, out you go. We're going to do a double end open on this one. Push it through. Come on. Out you go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, I just tore the box. Not much, just a tiny bit right there. Sorry, guys. Why doesn't this not want to come out of this box? There we go. Not looking forward to putting it back in. Oh! Oh, I can already tell. They had it in the package incorrectly. So this is very nice. Let's take a closer look at this. This one, I've never been run before, I can tell you right now. Well, there we go. Freeport Milk Products. Let's get this door open if I can. Yeah, there's a good way to tell. Couplers still have the plastic around them. Wow, it even has a working latch on the door. Look at that. Detail, detail, detail. That's why that other door wouldn't open. Look at that. Well, that's nice looking. And it's got a removable roof. For what reason, I don't know. Yeah, look at this. Look at the detail on this. You even got the chain back here on the back here, and that's an actual, that's not just a painted piece. I love the detail on this. Wow, wowzy. Very nice, very nice. I'm happy with this particular car. Get you back in here nice and safe. But yeah, from what I originally could tell, and it wasn't put back here into this packaging the right way. And again, I should probably be doing this later so you don't have to watch. That's going to take me a few minutes to get that in there. All right, so what do we have next here? This one is a Madison Cars. Lionel Lines Madison Passenger Car 109 or 6-19016. Well, this one's a little bit older because it is in a styrofoam sleeve. You got all your paperwork. Lamp replace instructions. You got the old sheet that tells you all the dealers. Here's your original warranty card. And I'm not going to completely take this one out. Why not? Let's take a close look at it. Boy, there's a lot of weight to this. That's surprising. So this is a Madison 9016. Let's come around and give you guys a closer look. Here again, never run, just simply by looking at the styrofoam over those. You can tell by these, yeah, it's still got the twisty ties around the trucks. Yeah, this is a brand new piece. Very nice. Surprised at the amount of weight that this has to it. I almost want to run it, but no. So a lot of these items, not all of them, a lot of these items will be available at the next couple of shows. See, now these styrofoam ones are nice because they're easy to reload everything. Get in there. Oh, see, now one of the other things I just noticed is you have to be particular on which way this goes in. There's a little, like the brake line that hangs down, that if you don't put it in the correct way, it sticks up too high, and this little styrofoam piece that's right here doesn't fit in there just right, which in turn makes the top not go on just right. So this one we can repackage because this will be easy. I do like the styrofoam pieces. Foam, not phone, foam. All right, so the next piece is it's set. This is the number one thing that drew me to this particular lot in this auction. And what we have are, we'll open this guy first. This is a Santa Fe F2 locomotive. This is a Trainmaster Command equipped dual pull motors, magna traction, die cast frame and trucks with directional lighting. It's a 6-18128. Come on, baby. There we go. It's got a little sticker that says this product has been visually reviewed by BI. And we're seeing a lot of these guys. This is 2343. But this is the newer one, obviously. And it is in beautiful condition. It has been run, I can tell just by looking at the pickup rollers, but it is in gorgeous condition. A little bit of dust. There's a tiny chip right here at the front, but aside from that, it is sweet. I will say, sweet. Let's put that guy right there, and let's see what we got here. And we have the B unit. The B unit is in very nice condition. Very, very nice condition. I like it a lot. No scratches on this one that I can see. Yep, very, very pretty. And then, when do we have this? And then we have, you hook this one up. This is your sound activation button for the rail sounds on it that it has. So there we go, guys. That about covers it. Did I miss anything? Well, I need to clean up this train room. Oh, I got one last item. We'll open this up real quick. This has nothing to do with collecting or any of that kind of stuff, but I haven't seen this. I want to see how it turned out because, you know, I'm really proud of my new logo, which, by the way, I'm not a very tech savvy type guy, and I used AI to design that for me. So let's see how this turned out. This is all heat shrunk. So we're going to both see this for the first time. So when I do my shows, I want to let people know who I am. All right, guys, what do you think? You're actually seeing it before I do because I'm looking down at it. So I had myself a nice, oh, it does. I didn't think it had grommets in it. So this is nice heavy-duty vinyl. It's a cool banner that I'm going to hang when I do my shows for my displays. So what do you guys think? You think it's pretty cool? I do. You scan that QR code. It'll take you right to the YouTube channel. Let's take a look at it this way. Oh, I'm happy with this. This is much heavier duty than I thought it was going to be. And yeah, that's nice. I like it, guys. All right. So let's wrap this one up. Roll it up, wrap it up. But let's finish this video off. I hope you guys like what you saw. Like, comment, subscribe, as I always say, like it said on my banner here. And you know, definitely if you can, try and come out and see me at some of these upcoming train shows. I'm always going to be at the Wheaton Train Show. The Wheaton Train Show, Wheaton, it's a great Midwest train show, is the first Sunday of each month. Get in there. There we go. It's the first Sunday of each month. Boy, I got a lot of cleaning up to do. First Sunday of each month. So, and then, like I said, I'm going to be at the Lebanon show next Wednesday or next weekend on Sunday. That would be January 26th, I believe. And then on February 15th, it's a Saturday, I will be at the Princeton Train Fair and Farm Toy Show. Like I say, that's February 15th. And then once again, if you'd really like to support the channel, help me out. T-shirts, you know, I got the 2 T-shirts. It's got the Papaville, the new Papaville logo on it. Available in black, and then my safety orange. And sizes available are large, extra large, and 1X. If you need a different size, let me know. If you, for some reason, would want a different color, let me know, and we'll see if we can accommodate you on that. $25 shipped to you, absolutely free. Go in the show description or show notes or whatever they call it, and there will be my email address up there. You can send me an email, and we'll get that off to you. I accept it. You can mail me a check. And if you email me, I'll give you my address to mail that check to, or you could pay me through Zelle and also email me and I'll give you that information. I think that covers it, guys. So have yourselves a wonderful day, wonderful evening, wonderful night, whatever it happens to be for you. And for my new friends out there, send me messages, say hi. I love, I sit up usually, well, right now it's about 9:20, but I usually sit up pretty late, and I get messages from people, and I love sitting there going back and forth and talking about different stuff. It's always fun. I think we're done for tonight, so choo-choo!
Thank you for watching my papa's videos.